So, someone in the comments asked me to fly this list in Empire, and honestly, like it's not bad. It's not bad, but like just looking it over and giving an honest opinion, because obviously, you know, this person said they're new to the game, and still learning. So, just an honest opinion, point blank range, looking at the list. It's not bad. You have a really heavy hitter in Colonel Jendon, a very heavy hitter who's also pretty survivable with his evade into barrel roll, with his ability to be coordinated by Major Meander. But it does feel quite weak when you look at it, because you're running what's it called, four TIE fighters, all with two die guns, right? Like two dice can be good and bad. Like you can do some chip damage, but realistically, this list is going to be a matter of Colonel Jennings going to get in there and have a massive hit or two massive hits. And then these guys are going to do a little bit of chip damage. Maybe we can capitalize on some objectives, but it's a little bit it's a little bit lacking when you think about it. I think maybe a better option would be switching these two to another attacker. Um, that's 11 points up your sleeve, and there's some really good attackers in the TIE Advance X1s with Juno Eclipse, Marek Steel. I'm pretty sure there's some other things you can look for. Yeah, your Fifth Brothers 11, Seventh Sisters 11 points. There's some really good pieces you could chuck in there for 11 points. I can still deal some damage. What else can you do? Even Iden Versio in the Interceptor would actually be a really good pick in this list. I think. Even I'm a big fan of Mouse Monroe. He's Monair, Mouse Monair. I call him Mouse Monroe because I can't read. But just straight off the bat, it looks attack dice wise a little bit underpowered, but you can always play smart, and that's what we're going to try to play a little bit smart. See if we can bait our opponents. But I do have a game, so we'll get set up. We had a little bit, a little bit of technical difficulties. Um, I'm not trying to shame my opponent, but it was just kind of funny. He accidentally spawned his list diagonally here, threw it half off the map, but then it stayed half on the map, and then he accidentally spawned my list in on the same side. Um, and then he accidentally spawned my list in again, and then deleted it, and I'm just kind of sitting there at this angle, like kind of just chilling and waiting for stuff to sort of stuff out. But look, this is good. This is fun. This is lovely. Look, this list. I just I had a second to think about it again, and one thing I didn't comment on is Dark Curse is actually a really cool pilot. Like, he obviously he actually spawned in the wrong list. I don't even know where he got a secondary spawner from. It's weird. Um, but Dark Curse is really cool, right? Dark Curse, while you defend, the attacker's dice can't be modified. Like that's just crazy cool. Like, just nah, you don't get anything now. My bad, bro. Ruthless as well. You can make some really good Ruthless on both Meander and Dark Curse. You make some good plays on the ties. But against this list here is a little bit of a problem because these ties are just going to explode. So this is Delta 7 Obi. Um, Hard Perception, R4P, reduce the difficulty of his maneuvers. He just lets focus tokens stay on the field. Rook-a-lay with Trick Shot, Marg Sable, Collision Detector. I really don't like this build on Rick, but it's a really strong build, right? You go faster than your opponent, you sit in front of a rock, and then next turn you jump over it, Collision Detector it, Marg Sable Closure to give out a strain. Seven Fleet Gunner, really annoying. I hate Fleet Gunner. Like, yeah, I don't like that. And then you've also got Fire Convergence on your lats. So the Seven Fleet Gunner can up your dice to 4, your red dice, and Fire Convergence lets you reroll, which is really strong. And then Annie, this is just Delta 7 Annie, not 7B. Which is actually cool. I kind of like this more than Delta 7B in this list because you have access to the 7 Fleet Gunner. You've got Patience, Extreme Maneuvers, R4P17, still good. Like, you're still a really strong ship. Looking at my list and going for asteroids, I honestly would just do a standard mix of like a small or like a medium, larger, and then a medium. You're pretty safe at You're pretty safe at dodging some stuff, so bring it back. Chance, yeah. Kill. Let's grab some dice. 2, 3. Let's do it. I don't care too much about making them bigger. Let's get rid of that. Center objective. Place the first rock. So he's just going to look at creating a wall of asteroids where he can. He's going to look at just creating a wall of asteroids he can jump over. So I'm thinking my plan here is to just try and make it as hard as possible for him to get anything off from that angle, right? Like, it's going to make it harder for me to play my list, but I kind of just want to see how annoying I can make it for him here. We could also really slow play, because Rick's fast. Rick wants to go fast, so once he jumps over a rock, he jumps over a rock, right? So he can't really. It's not like Han Solo in the uh, Falcon, where he just has trick shot and he just sets up rocks wherever he needs. Has like this massive wall like I'm building. This guy wants to play fast, so he'll need to jump over these at some point. We could do this one here. It's a really tight rock field. I'm actually not really confident flying into that, especially when I'm trying to keep some ties formed up a little bit. Well, I'm going to shoot one, I think. So what's the play here? What's the play with this list? You have your little tie block, and you have Jendon. Now, Miranda and the Black Squadron could and Dark Curse could split into an extra two TIE fighters, two generic TIEs, which would give you a 6 TIE swarm, which I think might. Oh wow, that's egregiously big. Nothing wrong with that. nothing wrong with that. But that's crazy. That's massive, man. Formed up gives you a little bit of space here. Another thing is with the ties on TTS, if you want a formation fly them, you've got to do it like perfectly. Perfectly positioning. Just looking at Miranda. So Miranda's got a red coordinate, which is good, but the problem is we need to pick a good time to use it because you don't get an action if you coordinate. That's your action. You don't get anything else. So you got to actually be really smart about how you do this. So I've made it hard, right? I've made it really hard for Rick to take advantage of his whole build. Like his whole build's centered around jumping over rocks, and I've made it really annoying for him to pick and choose a good spot to jump over a rock, right? Like he's probably just gonna 1 bank, 1 straight, and then 5 straight next turn. And we do even have options of just turning away. We don't actually have to go straight. Look, he's got it's a really look. This is a really hard rock field to fly through, and kudos to my opponent if he can actually. I don't even know what kudos means. Good job to my opponent if he could actually do it, right? Because it's crazy, man. Just double check on the 7-fleet gunner. Well, if friendly ship comes attack, the fender is in your firing arc. So as long as I can dodge the lat's firing arc, the lat's just going too hard left, by the way. As long as I can dodge the lat's firing arc, I'm pretty much set to do what I need. Dark Curse at 6. Yeah, he's 6. I swear there was a generic Dark Curse. I didn't think it was only a boy. I might be absolutely dumb though. I am. And there's Annie. So another thing is because I I know that calibrated laser targeting is a part of the thing that Dark Curse's ability. I'm pretty positive it blocks it will it no 100% it blocks calibrated laser targeting, and I think it might block I think it may block the what's it called as well, the 7th Fleet Gunner. I'm actually not sure. Always hover over the dials, press plus, get some bigger screen for them. I really like them bigger. It makes it a lot easier to figure out what you're doing. I'm just gonna fly a cheeky block here. Might actually barrel roll Meander straight away, honestly. And I could easily just go for the 5 straight. I've got computer assisted handling for a free boost. I have barrel roll. I have evade if I need. I've got a free lock when I complete a speed 3 to 5 maneuver as well. I don't actually need to go fast here. I could just run it slow for a second. Oh wait, sorry. Sorry, I took your time. I didn't realize he was still planning. Oops. We're not gonna need any tools. So configuration, interface, top menu, and tools. We can just turn them off. Beautiful. I'm gonna increase his size a bit, just because he has. Uh-oh, they're rolling so much better now that I have done that. No systems at all. He has like calibrate the fire conversions. He can 7 fleet that one. Yep, cool, lovely, nice and cheeky. Done. I noticed he made the token sizes bigger. You can actually, I went and changed it on the console. For your configuration, you can just change token size to medium, which will make them big whenever. Oh, is there a stop? Cool, I like that. And then my 5. Did kind of want a barrel roll here. Fails. The thought being she's got evade into barrel roll. So barrel roll into red evade, so it would have been good to be able to see that. He should just be boosting to the right. Guarantee he's got that collision detector. They duped us, no. Cool. Cool. What's he got? Precision 9. Do I go through the asteroid field here, or do I just keep going fast? I actually used to fly a lot of Jendon, so I'm pretty happy with Jendon as a pilot. So the boost to the right won't fit. He needs to barrel roll left to make it easy. Otherwise, he's limited to 2 hard or 1 hard next turn. So barrel roll to the right's not a bad idea, unless he extreme maneuvers. Oh wow, it did fit. That's actually pretty cool. Cool. Start of engagement. I don't think I have anything. Cool. Nothing. You can get rid of all tokens. So the question is, do we 2 bank here or do we 2 straight? We need to get some dice on Annie, honestly. You can 2 straight. Well, actually, you could even 5 straight and just get in the way. Just in case I move first, Dark Curse could 5 straight. Try and get in Annie's way. A blocked Annie is a good Annie, because then Jendon can 3 hard. And then potentially barrel roll into Bullseye and get a 5-die proton cannon off using his just engineering chassis. And I'm not too scared. Jendon and Dark Curse aren't too scared at all about these guys. So you're 5 straighting. Everyone else 2 banking. Trapped Annie is a good Annie. What's he got on Annie? This is just extreme maneuvers, R4, P17, and DMG. Is a 5 the best call? Miranda can always barrel roll him next turn. I think he should be cheekily available for a 1 hard. And I'm also going fast, so Rick can't. I actually don't know if Rick's ability. Quick question. Because I know adding a dice to the to the pool is a mod, but I don't know if rolling more. Because range 1 is rolling an additional dice, whereas the calibrated laser target, whatever it's called, is adding. So Dark Curse is pretty safe against Annie. The real question is he safe against the others? Not sure. Oh, good to go. You can always ask the question, but I think, yeah. No, let's play it as rolling more dice is fine. I.E. Rick's 7th, range 1. Calibrated. I know calibrated. I calibrated for sure. Oops. Just roll it. I don't care enough. We'll figure it out after the game. So I did go first. Cool. Well, he's only got regen, so just start it. Focus. Nice. Oh, yeah, my guy. My bad. You bank. Focus. You bank. Focus. The fives. Just fives. Now that should be a 3 hard. 5 straight from Rick. Yeah, cool. Cool. 2 hard to the left from OB. Yeah. Oh, 5 straight from OB. Okay, cool. It's not bad. Just go on a little bit. Just on the little back part. I think it's because you put the lap to the very back of the range bonus. That's just a shield, yeah. Just I called arrow now. Assisted handling. I can't spell. They both happen at the after you full execute maneuver. Focus. So we fully execute the. So we do a 3 hard. We fully execute the maneuver, which is after you fully execute speed 3 to 5 maneuver, you may perform a tiger lock action. Community assisted handling. After you fully execute a maneuver, you can spend 1 to perform a barrel action and then focus for main action. The debate being, hopefully he went straight and didn't 1 hard into Gendon, because I don't know why he would. Your Annie. Oh, all good. Oh, wow. What a dum-dum. Such a bully, dude. It's a debate, because if you boost and you're still in range, you get bullseye. I think it'll be fine. Should be out of range. Is he extreme maneuvering? Okay. And then barrel rolling as his main action? Okay, he just misdialed it. I think that's still in bullseye in range. Nice. Cool. Oh, my cat's on my start of engagement. I got swarm. He's initiative 5. Objects, components, pieces, moons, 5. Let me spawn it in. I'm not sure. Come on. My 5. My 6 is first. Let's go. Let's go on to Rick. Cheeky. Cool. Done. I did a 5. So he's on 2 plus rock. He doesn't get his ability bonus. Well, he's got an evade token for a reason. You spend the evade there. I just guarantee it. Cool. Oh. What is he checking for? Oh, does he spend the focus? Sure. Okay. Oh, can you get off me, cat, bro? You're really annoying. He's like sitting on me, wagging, putting his butt in my face. I'm trying to play the game, man. Yeah. I gotta slow it down now because he's making decisions kind of slow. So this one. And we'll spend that focus because we got no other shots. It's unobstructed, right? Oh, never mind. Yeah, 5. I didn't see the obstruction line. Didn't look like he had it. Yeah, sure. TTS is better judge than me. Well, he has to spend all his mods now, and Obi can maybe give back a token, which he probably won't do because he can't spend it to modify his attack. But he might. Oh, no, he doesn't have to. My bad. There's only 2 hits, not 3. I'm blind. Cool. Does this guy have anything else? Is he shooting? Blue? Cool. So he's got 2 plus a focus for bullseye. So calibrated laser targeting auto gives him a focus result. So he'll now apply that. Then he can make a choice to spend his token because 7th Fleet Gunner is not in range. Yeah. Yeah. So just 1. 1 crit. I believe so. Oh, good. Oh, my 5s. My little number 5 didn't spawn. I'll have to grab that in a second. Spend the focus for 2. Ah, Annie. He's the only target, right? Only target. Good focus keep. Yeah, nothing else, right? Cool. Rick. Spend it to bump it to 3 dice. Yeah. Yeah, do it. Good roll by him. What? Just spend a focus, right? Focus, taking a crit. 2 crits, hit crit. Hit crit. Julik. 4 for half. And then, yeah, my 3. Just doing any. Q. Hit crit. Nice and easy. No worries. This is good. Yeah, it's not really luck when you think about it because I'm rolling. What's it called? I'm rolling 2 attack dice and he's rolling 3 every time. So average results is a focus evade, and then when he rolls 4 attack dice, I thought 4 defense die, average results like evade, focus, focus, or 2 evades and whatever. So, yeah, 6-1. And then 2 each. So, like, you know, it's not really, yeah, it's not really luck, it's just math. When you think about it like that. What do we do here? Jendon, unfortunately, is going to get hit by stuff, so... Duckus, hello. I thought I gave you a move, not the blue one. What has Annie got? Annie's got like a 5k or something, doesn't he? 4 and 5k. So Annie's behind me no matter what here. I think my best option is to 2 bank away. Honestly, I think that's the only option. Even 3 bank. Be cool. Just to put some range between us. Jendon's gonna hit that if he doesn't bank. So the 3 to the right might land, and then I can barrel roll. But I'm actually not sure. The 3 is really close to the rock. Should we try it? I'm interested in trying. If it lands, it would be really cool. If it doesn't land, and I bump on the rock, oh well, she'll be right. Yeah. Yeah. So looking at the way the first rounds went, it's just unfortunate that it is just unfortunate that I went second there. I went first, sorry, because then Jen didn't get to make a proper decision. Because honestly, if I went second there, and he did the exact same movement with Annie, Dark Curse 100% barrel rolls, and then Jender would be boosting instead of barrel rolling, and then not wasting his computer assisted tech thing. Actually, he might have had to because he didn't have range for his chassis. The more I look at it, the more it's gonna bump the rock. It would be really cool if I could do it though. I could still barrel roll. I just wouldn't get the free lock, which is kind of what I want. I don't want to do that. Assuming guarantees land. I can still barrel roll. I can still hit the EMG. Oh, I really want to see if that works though. I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm like Cool. This is nice. Lovely. In that case, if you guys don't know, if you're tapping down here to do that, you could always press enter on your keyboard. It'll also do that, the same thing. He reinforces, I think. I don't know why you would lock here. Okay. Yeah, well, weapons disabled. It doesn't make sense. He doesn't share locks. I've got no idea why he's actually doing that. I'm genuinely confused here. My 5. Done. This is another reason I don't like the big dice. They're very clunky all over the screen. Oh, damn. That's unfortunate. If only he could just get rid of the effects. Oh, he didn't land on it. He moved through. Oh, he moved through the first rock, not the last one. Cool. Good. Lovely. Evade. And then main action will be the barrel roll. It landed, guys. Cool. Alright, that one's gone. Guys, I told you Annie would do a 5k. No bullseye. He checked it. Ooh, 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 ooh. No bullseye. No bullseye. Use barrel roll left and guarantee you have the calibrated laser targeting. You could also boost, but the barrel roll makes much more sense because you're in a way better lane to see what you have way more escape options from Jendon next turn. Opponents, piece back 5. Placing. Cool. Swarm. Give a little charge to this guy. This guy here. And then Jendon. Price 1 range 3. OB has a 7. Cool. Lovely. Cool. Cool. I think he's trying to kill someone here. Oh man, I could have got an OB. No, I just want to get that 7 fleet gunner thingamajiggy out. Probably not the right call, but it's the best one I've got. Button. Cool. And it's range 2. 7 fleet. Cool. Just like a rerolls from the other dude, but he just spends his focus and spends a force to give it back to himself. No reason to waste resources when you can just do that. Miranda rolls 2. She got anything? Nope. Shield and a damage card. So it's gonna be 5. My 6th gen then. Proton. Oh, take a damage. Bump the dice up. 2, 5. What have I got? I've got a lock. I've got no escape. So math is we roll all 4. Kind of bad, but I mean, it's whatever. Still 3 dice, you know. Still 2 shields and a crit. I really like how you can use your shields as a resource for attacking. Well, that's not bad. We'll go Dark Curse. H3. Just one. Just one. Nothing else. Oh, he has to spend a force. Oh, no, he doesn't. He's got an evade. I'm just blind. Too many dice. So he's got 2 dice plus a focus. And he's got 7 fleet. He's got fire convergence, so reroll it from the lat. Nah, you just spend a force there, I think. There's 2 force down though, which is good. Cool. I have a focus. So I'll spend the focus. Did I spend it earlier? No, I rolled 2 evades. So it's going to be 1 more damage. My 5s. My 5s and 3. Yep, 2 dice. 3. 1 crit. No escapes, only on a blank result you get to reroll. Otherwise I would have had it, so leave it at that. 1 crit's a crit. He's got no tokens. Direct is good. I'm just gonna finish shooting first. Oh, spend the focus. Doing a crit. It's going to be 6 damage out of 8. Cool. Maybe. So on the focus, and that's a guaranteed kill. Done. GG's. Bye-bye, little 212 battalion. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, that's dead. That's 8 out of... It's going to be 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Bye-bye. Yay, guys. I got him. No way. Let's go. The ties are angry. End phase. End phase, I may use Miranda ability. Let me just debate what I've got. So during the end phase, you can choose up to 2 friendly ships at range 0 to 2. You choose to perform a red barrel or a red boost action. So, I could barrel roll Miranda. And then formed up at the end of the end phase. So Miranda. Just gonna barrel roll. And Dark Curse. So, Miranda's formed up ability. The stress. But Dark Curse is still stressed. Lovely. Yeah. Cool. So Dark Curse keeps the stress, Miranda doesn't. That lock's also gone. He's dead. You steal. Oh no, I know. I wonder what maneuver Dark Curse is gonna do. Bro's kind of bro's kind of limited to a what is it? A 2 bank or a 2 and 3 straight. Let's go. I wouldn't want it any other way. The other thing I was looking at is do I hello doggy. The other thing I was wondering is do I boost because Jendon barrel rolls. The question is do I boost Jendon? But he's pretty I'm actually pretty happy just to 1 bank heal. Maybe even 2 bank. I might even 2 bank, eh? No, it's just 1 bank. Just 1 bank, I think. Proton cannon has 1 charge gone. My bad. So 2 charges gone. Regen 1 in the end phase. So at the end of this turn, so next turn will be active. Is the sloop the best call from green? I think so. I think green's going to do the 3 sloop to the left. Because he can. The ability. Blue, the 3 straight, the 3k will not fit, and neither will the 4k. So it's just a 1 hard, honestly. Just a 1 hard. Good to go. No sis, right? Oh, it's me again. Damn. I don't get any fun. Okay. Yep, just me. Fade token. Stress token. You're going to take an evade. We could barrel roll into red evade, but I'm pretty happy. Yeah, let's barrel roll into red evade. Into red evade. And then maybe. So your options are boost, or you could just grab a lock for next turn, or you could just focus. A couple of options there. Cool. Wow. Hello. Okay. Unlucky champ. You got nothing you can do there. And you only have 2 force. Okay. Well, I've got no escape, so we just grab a focus there, don't we? Any better if bank left? No. Did a 1. Jeez, am I glad I barrel rolled Miranda? That actually works so well. Holy. No. He locked the lap and killed it. Nice. Good. Now Annie's got pus shots, and I've got all the shots I want. Yeah, no locks. No locks. Cool. Okay, sure. Start of engagement. I also like using the medium token size because these big ones here are just massive and annoying. Cool. Well, Dark Curse. Well, as much as I want Annie. Range 0. Let's fire into the guy with 2 agility. Go. No escape. And I'll focus. Nice. 2 shields. 2 shields is good. That's half points. Is that half? 7 for half. Any? You got Miranda range 0, which is actually a maybe, but you're only rolling 2 dice. So it's 4 against a guy with no tokens, 3 against a guy with an evade, or sorry. Wait, it's 4 evade, 4 greens with 0 tokens, 3 greens with an evade, or 3 greens with an evade. And only 2 of those shots you can mod, which is not on the person you want. Range 3, okay. Lovely. You can go for it. So glad I didn't 3k him. He would have been in the bullseye, which means Annie gets an extra token. Extra focus result, sorry. That guy. Cool, lovely. I mean, he's got an evade token. Sure. But yeah, he's the only other person on the field that you can shoot. You spend your focus there. 3. Okay. Miranda. Baby. 1, 2, 3. No escape. And we're not even going to bother ruthlessing that. Because we have ruthless, but there's no point ruthlessing that. Like, maybe we get 1 more damage in, but it's all good. Range 1 on the guy for the evade token. I'm all good with that. It's 4 dice, and you have 2 force, but just copy and paste. By the way, guys, you can Control C, Control V. So it's a thing in this game. Big roll. That's all you can do. We'll spend the evade. We'll take a crit, which is a hull breach. This guy's got fuel leak. His fuel leak does not matter because he's going to die next shot. So it's going to be 2. 2. Should really say half point. Half point. Half point. Kill. Anything else? Nope. Maybe. One hit. He's on 3 dice. Go. You get +1. One hit. End phase. Miranda. Ability. Range 2. Okay, so we're going to choose you and you. So Jendon's going to barrel roll to the right and uses push the limit to get a strain. No stress. And blue is going to boost. Take a stress. And then formed up. Nice stress. It's actually kind of cool. It's actually really cool. That's actually I really like the combination of also proton cannons back online for next turn. Yeah, I think the biggest thing I'm liking about these ties is that Miranda ability. I think that's really cool and it's really fun to just it's really good for Jendon, I think. It just makes Jendon like just that little bit better. Like that little bit that he needs, you know? So Miranda's not stressed, so Miranda can easily too hard. And Dark Curse will need to maybe too hard as well. Now there's a problem because now everyone's stuck. And I need Dark Curse to move. Dark Curse could 2 bank left and take Miranda's spot because I know Miranda will most likely be able to move where she wants. You could just one hard. You have a whole breach, you're about to die, like a hit's a hit. If he wants to waste a shot on you, I'm actually kinda happy about that. Shenton's one bank's actually nice. I do like the one bank here. And you could hit the 2 straight. So you got the 2 hard, the 2 bank, 2 straight. Good to go. I think it's not really good. Cool. This guy. Yeah. Stay stressed. This guy. There's a focus. My 5s again. Who would have thought? Pretty happy there, honestly. I'm actually very happy there. Let's grab an evade token. Or we could barrel roll into Annie. Now Annie's about to get blocked. Well, Rick's about to come in for 3 hard. If we barrel roll, it's not really going to be getting in Rick's way. Yeah, let's just fade. And your 5s. Yep, there's a 3 hard. Barrel roll would not have gotten me out of arc. It's a 1 bank. Stay where you are. Should only have 2 force. I thought he was down 1 and he spent 1 on defense. No? I'm just gonna leave it. Good, cool. Captain evade. Jendon. There's a focus. Go. Swarm. Let's go. 5. Cool. This is another game. Like my last game I played, I was just all first player. Like this is really annoying. Absolutely annoying. You shoot green there, I think. You could chuck the range 0 on Miranda and hopefully get her. She's got 1 hole left, but it's Annie could kill if you shoot Miranda. Annie might be able to kill her. Gives you a higher chance. Cool. You kind of just have to hope they blank out. Yeah. There we go. Lovely. Cool. Maybe. No escape. Focus. So he has to roll 2 paint. As long as if I get 1 blank, he's dead. If he gets 1 blank, there we go. So he takes 2, not just 2. Level 1. We could still get him. Darkus. 0. Range 0 on Annie. Crit. Is there a world here where Miranda ever survives? I don't think so. Got Annie. He's got it. Range 2 at Miranda. Oh yeah, baby. Do you really risk having Miranda? Okay, cool. Range 2 bullseye onto green. So there is a chance Miranda survives this, guys, because I'm only taking a 4-die shot afterwards, so just hope he doesn't get a full string. Well, yeah, I will spend my focus and take 1. I have a feeling there's going to be some bumps coming up. My 5s. Maybe. I probably should have saved it in that case. I didn't really see that properly. Good. You have 2 dice. Come on, baby. Show me a blank. Just 1 blank. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. 7 more. 4, 6, 7. Nice. Lovely. Same initiative. Yeah. Miranda. Oh, wait. He is still on the field for Rick, but we'll just ignore it. Check no escape. Bring range up, range 1 up, please. On Rick. Oh yeah, definitely. 2. I actually really like No Escape. I think it's a really good. Oh, I could even Ruthless someone. Yeah. 3 definitely. I did a 1 hard. 2 hard? You did 3 hard? We got a damage into Rick. Nah, you got a token. Oh, cool. And then Rick shot. Technically, Obi's still on the table. I think that's why he's left the Force there. Because Obi's still on the table to use his ability. Not that anyone's going to be shooting, but Obi's still there to replace Rick's focus if he needs it. Cool. I don't know why you would do that over Miranda. Like, honestly. Oh, that's right. He can't mod. Sorry. Totally forgot he can't mod. That's unfortunate. End phase. Oh, is he calling the game? Oh, sorry. Are you calling? But yeah, that's really cool. Like, this is actually surprisingly a good list. This is like, not like, yeah, I'm gonna say surprisingly. I was surprised at how this worked. Like, this worked really well. GG. So, yeah. It is actually really nice. Yeah. You want to get dice stats while we're here. Average and average. Oh, he's below average on his. Yeah, not really. See, it shows he's negative 2.3, but realistically, he's only down. He's got +3 of blanks and -1 evade, -1 blank. Like, it's actually not that bad when you look at it. Dice stats are deceptive, man. Dice stats are really deceptive. Um, on both parts, yeah. But yeah, look, this is a really fun list. This is a really fun. I didn't. No offense to, sorry, I forgot who actually, put the comment in. I should probably say that. ZR6671. Um, like it, like no offense, but when I looked at the list, I thought, wow, this is actually kind of horrible. Like it's just 4 TIE fighters and Jendon. But man, these TIE fighters aren't bad. They're not bad at all. Realistically, when you look at it, like they don't work together, but they work together. Sorry. When I look at it, it's like it's weak, but they all work together, right? So the formed up ability on Moran is really good. Moran's ability to give Dark Curse and Jendon, specifically, I'm going to mention them because I use it on them the most. Give them the ability to just reposition or get out. Having the ability to just say to the blue guy, hey, look, you're going to boost away and you're gone. The formed up ability on Miranda was really cool to just make sure that she could do her barrel roll evades and then always be removing the stress token and still be doing white maneuvers or blue maneuvers or whatever she needed. And the swarm tactics was good, bumping a TIE fighter up to initiative 5. Like, at least you're getting a shot with like an initiative 1 TIE fighter. Um, obviously, the game went well because I managed to capitalize on the lat. Once the lat was gone, that was his extra damage potential, his extra dice generation, his rerolls. Like, that kind of neuters this whole list. So in target priority, when I was looking at it, I'm like, cool, I can pounce on Anakin. Failed. What's next? Charge up. Let's smack that lat in the face. Like, the lat should have reinforced to get out, but Obviously, it didn't. It decided to lock, which was a bad call. If it reinforces survives, they're way easier. It takes 4 less damage. Jendon's always been crazy good. Like, I remember flying Jendon when he first came out in AMG, and he was just completely busted at 7 points. Like, Jendon is a crazy good ship. I really like the ability to use your shields as a modifier, to give you an extra, to apply the range bonus at range 2 to 3, and also apply it on your cannon. It's really, really, really cool. And of course, computer assisted handling gives you the option to do the free barrel roll boost, try and line up the bullseye. No escape was the key to this victory. No escape on Jendon and Miranda made that shots way more meaningful. And of course, like, push the limit was surprisingly good. And the reason it's surprisingly good is because when Miranda barreled me and I took the strain, as the opponent, you're looking at the ship and you're going, oh wait, this ship is now only strained. He can do whatever the hell he wants, like anything. Like you can just your dials now opened up from just, hey, I've needed a blue maneuver, to, hey, I can 3 hard, 2 hard, 1 hard. I could 3 straight. I can do my whole dial, whatever. Literally anything. It's so good. I really like Push the Limit. And it's based off the old one. The ties being so squished towards the end really neutered the aces. There wasn't, yeah, to just on initial kills or good dice. But yeah, and like I just said, like, slowing it down with Jendon, like, you would be surprised, like, because everyone looks at a defender and goes, hey, look, like, someone at my local told me this. Everyone looks at a defender and goes, hey, look, they have a 4K, white 4K. Wow, they're always going to be pulling the 4K and the 3 hard to make sure they get their full throttle, their chist engineering. And you just look at them and you go, hey, look, I'm going to 1 bank. Hey, look, I'm going to 1 bank again. Hey, look, I'm going to 1 bank again. Just chill in the slow position. Like, especially since I had the block in the center, I was able to get no escape off very easily. I'm just gonna exit them in. It's okay. But yeah, it's surprisingly good. But on the other side of this, thinking about it, the rock setup really helped, making the rocks like really hard on one side. Your opponent's flying aces, but they don't want to enter the rock field, right? The only one who really wants to be trapped in there is Rick, because he can get out of it and he's only initiative 5. So my thoughts were, let's jam up that side of the rock field, make it hard for him to try and use his Mark Sable collision detector strat. And we'll just come through with Jendon, and Jendon can pick a path, make it work. And I've always has Miranda if she needs to run over and give him the coordinate. So yeah, look, really cool list. I think sorry, what was this is the guy who posted the comment, ZR6671. I think as a newer player, I think this is probably not the best list for a newer player, because there's a lot of triggers, right? You'll get, like, if you play it over and over again and actually learn to play it really well, then yeah, that'll be fine. But there's a lot of triggers to think about. You've got to remember that Jendon on his turn, he can choose to 3 bank, Then he has the options of, do I use chess engineering or do I use computer assisted handling? So do I take the lock or do I do a free barrel roll boost? Now that you've done that, let's just say you boosted. Now, let's just say you're not in range. And you go, hey, look, I'm going to boost and get in range. Then you can say, okay, I fully executed the maneuver still. Let's check chess engineering to get a free target lock. Check for range. Oh, look, I've got one. Now I'm up to action. What action do I want to do? I know that I'm going to be getting shot. Let's take an evade. I know that I want to deal a lot of damage. It's like focus. I know I need to dodge a shot. Barrel roll. You could even barrel roll. You could even evade into red barrel roll. Then you have a decision. Do I want to stay stressed or do I want to push the limit? How about we push the limit? So then you take a strain instead of a stress. So in that 1 3 bank movement, you have, what was it, 6 decisions? Like, for a newer player, that's a good way to get used to stuff like this. Get used to lists that require you to think about like so many decisions at the same time. But it's also just confusing. You might miss something, and then if you miss it, you're gonna get annoyed at yourself later, but you'll learn from it. So I think for a newer player, Jendon's great because he's high initiative. He's got the hull, he's got the shield, he's got the evade, he's got everything is 3 and above, right? So he's really good. Once he's unshielded, he has the luck mitigation in his ability, but this list is a very, very heavy like decision making, play perfectly list. Like, if you're not rolling perfect green dice, you're really struggling in this game. And then it comes down to decision making. And as a newer player, it's going to be harder to make those decisions because you haven't played enough. You probably haven't played enough games to know what the best call is. Like, if you might want to, like, you could probably rewatch the video and see like what moves I made, and you probably yourself would have made a different move. But you never. It's just the thing about like a list like this. You're running 4 TIE fighters who are chucking pea shooters, 2 dice each. Like, it's good, but you gotta hope a lot of things go right, and a lot of things did go right for me. Happened to just get the perfect rolls on the light there to kill it. My opponent forgot to take a reinforce and took a lock instead. My Dark Curse survived on 1 hole. Miranda survived on 1 hole. Academy Pilot survived on 1 hole. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot to think about, and it is a great way to learn. But I think Miranda and Jendon are pretty high ceiling pilots. Like you can play it and it'll be great. But if you want to how do you explain it? The high ceiling, like anyone can pick it up and just see the abilities and do okay with it. But to take it to that next level and make like the best, like it's a massive ceiling to make really good decisions. Hard to explain. I'm not very good at this. But look, cheers for the list. It was actually really fun. I really, really enjoyed that. You have no idea how much fun I actually had flying that. I'm used to Scum where it's like, oh, we're gonna take like the big pieces and we're just gonna like take the damage and run away. But no, we're gonna have Jendon just bullying up the flank, doing 1 banks, which my aces and Scum never get to do. So really cool. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Really, really like this list. I think it's a great one to have a look at. Catch you next time.